Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. Here we have another crazy scenario. But one thing we do know for sure, I believe they said they have at least 4 individuals, maybe 5 individuals who are responsible for the assassination of that popular rapper Foolio. His songs was very disrespectful. At the same time, he's saying it's just for entertainment purposes. But at the same time, you can say whatever you want to say out your mouth. There's nothing wrong with that. But imagine an individual went to the store to purchase a firearm. Think about that. A personal individual decided to go purchase a firearm, while Foolio was just rapping over beats. Have to admit, some of the beats are very catching. But other individuals, you know what? They say, you know what? Where did he get the money from? Think about that. You get money and you decide to take your money and to go buy a gun. Knowing, in reality, not even reality, but you know for certain what a gun is for. To separate someone, from everything. Send them to the abyss, in a sense. So you decide to spend your money on a destructive toy. Think about that, destructive toy. Not realizing that, okay, it's a destructive toy. So basically, you kind of say to yourself, you know what? I want to live I'm about to start living a destructive lifestyle. Think about that, destructive. What comes along with destructive things? Unfortunately, imagine. Well, let's not say that. Let's stick to the point. Destructive things. So you have an individual, which is Foolio. He passed away from a destructive thing, which is a gun that someone decided to go buy. Who bought that gun? Then someone decided to go use it. Who used that gun? Destructive. Unfortunate. Also unfortunate, meaning unfortunate for these young individuals. Foolio, for example, he passed away. He's dead. He's gone. 26 years old. Young man. If you got a chance to be, for example, 46, which is 20 years older than 26. 26 years old is a beautiful age to live. You're appreciating life, you're enjoying life, going to the clubs, you're partying. You probably getting your first place, you're learning responsibilities, at least that of things at that age. Dying at that age is also a reality, unfortunately. They say, you know what, when everyone would transition eventually. I was thinking about it the other day. individuals who was around in 1890, almost every individual who was around in 1890 is no longer around right now. I mean, if someone is still around right now who was around in 1890, maybe they're doing that time traveling things. If you believe in that, but I believe in everything. But besides the time traveling thing, most individuals who's around 1890 or that time I was talking about is no longer around. They all gone. That's the only thing they all have in common. But let's get back to the Foolio story. The Foolio story. These individuals, maybe in the future, if someone researched the Foolio story, if they still into rap music, and you don't know how things will change in the future, but they will have these individuals labeled as maybe the dumbest criminals to ever do it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Crime solved so fast, so fast. Young men. I mean, I wonder if any of them will live to be 100 years old. There's a possibility. I don't know. But either way, the story that would be told on these individuals, they thought they were so big and bad because they knew how to pull a trigger. Think about it. Think about it. I know how to pull a trigger. They didn't have the decency to say, hey, you know, Foolio, man, all the stuff you were saying, or, you know what, what's going on, or dress him in any way, shape, or form. No. They just jumped out blazing. So disrespectfully. The young men, though, some people will say, you know what? There's a lot of young black men in jail, or black men in jail in general, being treated bad and being discriminated against. I don't know. But think about that, though. Are these individuals innocent? Could they be innocent? I don't believe so. If they are, they have a good law case. I mean, they could sue the individuals who's prosecuting them for no justifiable reason. But if they don't do that, that means they might be guilty. They might be guilty. Murderers. Young murderers. For some strange reason, these young murderers decide, you know what? I think I have what it takes to go commit a crime, especially murder, and get away with it. Think about that. I'm not sure if they graduated from high school. And if they did, I'm not sure if they got A's and B's, but if I would take a guess, I'm assuming they got D's and F's. Every single last one of them. Every single last one of them got D's and F's. I mean, maybe they got A's and B's. I don't know. I'm just talking. Maybe they got A's and B's. I don't know. Maybe they all A, B idiots. Because that's what I would consider them. Think about that. Think about that. You driving, you driving, you driving, you driving, you driving, you driving. Hours and hours and hours. When I drive, especially being an older individual, thank goodness I got a chance to be an older individual. Once you got a chance to be over 30 years old, they say you're older individuals. So I got a chance to be over 30 years old, so I can say I'm an older individual. Old man now. But I'm driving. Old man now. I used to drive a lot when I was younger for fun. Because maybe I had a brand new car. I just purchased a brand new car. So I'm just driving anywhere for fun. I'm just driving. Just driving. A brand new car. I'm driving around a brand new car. But imagine driving around for so long to go commit a crime. I never done that before. Thank goodness I did not, because if I did it, I probably had to worry about going to death row. Think about it. Driving myself to death row. Instead of going to a restaurant, instead of going to the gym, I'm just driving myself to death row. They said a lot of individuals are behind the bars because injustice. I'm sure a lot of them are. But these particular individuals, unless they're being framed, but they might get off. I'm going to tell you how they might get off. Very simple. Just when you think everything is down now for these down and out individuals, these trigger pullers, believe it or not, these trigger pullers might still walk the streets for the next 15 years. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to tell you how right now. I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to tell you why these trigger pullers might be free in 15 years. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why right now. These individuals right now might cooperate with the government and tell on their friends that they know who committed crimes. Think about that. Get reduced sentence. Happens every day, happens every hour. Heard it happens every second. I could be wrong. I don't think it's every second. But I heard it happens frequently. I really did. Or maybe once in a while. I don't know. But imagine that these individuals right here have the luxury of getting out in a few years just because they're going to tell on some of their friends. Think about that. Tell on some of their friends. That's when you realize, wow. I heard it before, but it's the truth. I believe it now. I have no friends. I really do not. All I have is my mother. Where's my father? Daddy, where are you? I mean, sometimes daddy's around, but sometimes daddy's not around. So these individuals right here, I mean, I heard one of them was 18 years old. Imagine 18 years old going to jail for the rest of your life. That's so long. How long is that? That's a long time. Till next time, F Service TV, tell a friend. I said, don't do crimes unless you want to go through times. You know how long times is?